Hey guys, Derek from Pacific Coast Auto here, and these are your guys' picks from auction for a car that we're going to buy on your behalf, sort of. It's using our money, and then we're going to, you guys pick the cars, we're going to vote on them. This video is going to be a little bit interactive, and so you'll see in the top corner there will be an eye icon. If you click on that, you get to vote for which car that we're going to bid on, and all of these cars come up for auction either tomorrow or the next day, and so whichever one gets the highest amount of bids, we're going to bid our strongest bid on that one, and whatever gets second place, we're going to bid our second strongest bid on that one. The rule is maximum 400,000 yen for the bid price, and so some of these are a little bit on the expensive side, but we'll see if we can get them, and then we'll show you which car that we win tomorrow. And if we don't win anything tomorrow, we'll keep doing this. So if there's people that still want to partake in this, please do go to auction.pacificcoastjdm.com. It's down here, and you can submit your picks for the auction. But just remember, it needs to have plates on it, because most of the ones that were sent in didn't actually have plates in it. And you might be able to hear my son in the background. He's playing around because mommy is sick at home, and I gotta shoot this video at the office. Okay, so jump into the first one here. Now, and some of them we don't have all the information on them because they're USS1. That's all copyrighted information. I can show you the picture here though. That is allowed for us. So 2002 Legacy here. This one here, 50,000 kilometers. It's an auction grade RA. And it has, it's been in an accident in the other side that was repaired with some accident damage to the pillar here, but the low mileage, 4-wheel drive, and this one here, 5-speed manual transmission. Front bumper has a crack in it, plus it's the good looking front bumper, and this is the late model version of it. And it has the Bilstein wheels, even though the car is not the Bilstein version. I think we can definitely get this one within our budget. I bought a lot of I bought a lot of Legacies recently, so I'm kind of looking for something a little bit more exciting than this one. So that's the Legacy. On to the next one. This one here is a Subaru Forester STI. Sorry for the bad resolution. Once again, it's the USS one. And these are killer cars. 6-speed manual transmission, turbocharged 2.5-liter engine, and I've always loved these. But the only problem with this is that it's probably going to be too expensive. This one has under 120,000 kilometers, has been in a very small accident, has a cigarette burn on the seat. Otherwise is in fairly good condition. I would really like to see us get this one, but like I said, it's probably going to be too expensive. Next one here is a version 5 Impreza. This one, 1999. It's 220,000 kilometers, so a little bit higher mileage, but these are really cool cars, and I would love to have an Impreza as well. One of the problems with Imprezas is they're all really expensive, and usually you're looking at spending like 600,000 to 1,000,000 yen. This one here, we're trying to get under 400,000 yen. So if this one is our highest, which it could very well be, our highest voted from you using the vote system that is provided by YouTube. There's a good chance we won't be able to get this still because it won't be within our budget. Here's another thing too, the votes are going to be in like a couple of different blocks, and then you can vote once per block. You want to be on video? You're playing with dice. Hey! Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Look there when you say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, are you going to be quiet when I'm shooting the video? Yes, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to be done in like 5 or 10 minutes, okay? And you can vote, like there will be like 3 picks, and you can vote on each one of those. It's a little bit confusing, but keep pressing the button until all your votes stop. It's really not that difficult. Okay, what else is there to say about this one? The left rear power window doesn't work, and small rust around the rear fenders and suspension. That may lower the price within our range, but I'm not really sure. Also, the trunk opener doesn't work, and so you got to grab that picnic table and flip the table, and then put the key into the little keyhole, and then you can open the trunk that way. I think it looks good with the wheels. I think it looks good because it's white, and the version 5 spoiler on the back is really cool. Here's one that we can show you the information on. This is a 5-speed Forester Turbo, and not really super exciting, but should be a pretty easy car to sell afterwards because these are generally really cheap. This one, 112,063 kilometers, 5-speed manual. It's an EJ20, basically like an Impreza, with the turbocharger, 250 horsepower. Big dents on the side over here, scratch up here, and big scratches on the back. Seems like we can get this one for a very small fraction of our total budget of 400,000 yen. for this one. On to the next one here. This would be a killer car to get. Unfortunately, it's a GDB, which means these are also close to $1,000,000 a lot of the times. I put this in there just to give you guys something to vote on, but I think the chances of getting this within our budget is very small. That said, it has large paint fade here, large paint fade here, A3 over here, a broken piece on the front bumper, and a cool looking front bumper. It looks like the Pro Drive one. Also, rear spoiler has perfect for drifting kind of spoiler. And 103,567 kilometers on it. So maybe the paint will lower the price. I doubt it though. I highly believe that this one will be outside of our price range, but we'll see. You can vote based on that or not, whatever you want. Next one, Sylvia. This is a non-turbo version of the Sylvia, which means it likely fits within our budget. 5-speed manual on this one, and it's 180,000 kilometers. Auction grade R because it's been in a front and rear accident, and it has some corrosion on the roof next to the window, and so that may lower the price as well. But I think a Sylvia is a good-looking car. I think that having a rear-wheel drive car would be a lot of fun for the driving on the frozen lake, and I think it's a very photogenic car. And I think that that's going to make it a more entertaining day, possibly. All right, on to the next one. Cappuccino. Somebody sent this one in. Cappuccino would be a good car, but I already have a Cappuccino, so I'm not personally too excited about it. But this video is really all about you, whatever you guys want to see us buy. So it's a 1991 here. It has paint fade on the hood and paint peeling on the roof. Exterior has clear coat scratches. Dashboard has glue marks, screw holes, and crack on it. It's a 5-digit odometer, so you don't know how high the mileage is on it. Could be, 126, could be 226. And the left and right rear tire house dented, core support dented. Okay, on to the next one here. I think that one is probably within our budget. This one's a little bit of a long shot. I don't expect. Yes, Ryan? Bring it over here and I'll show you. I can't see. Oh, these? This is for a picture frame. It's hardware. Okay? Yeah, this one, I doubt most people are going to be interested in this. It's a very run-of-the-mill Mercedes-Benz E-Class. I did mention I thought it would be cool to do a 7 Series or an S-Class, but I don't really think that this one's going to be special enough, but someone else might change my mind on this. Okay, on to the next one. A Mark II. This one's a little bit weird, though, because it's not actually legal to go into the USA, so reselling it might be a little bit of a pain, but it is a 4-wheel drive version of the JZX90. It's a JZX93 is the 4-wheel drive version of it, and comes with the 1J non-turbo inline 6-cylinder engine. Puts out 290 horsepower, I think. 190. Good car. Love these cars. And then condition-wise, let's have a look. 70,000 kilometers. It has a big U3 dent on the roof, and that's about it. It's otherwise in quite good condition. Okay, on to the next one here. This one here is one that I personally want and what I wanted to get last time, so I'm glad that somebody sent this one in. This is a Toyota Crown, and it's just a rear-wheel drive station wagon that I love. 2000 cc, so that would be the 1G FE engine. Really nothing special there. I don't know why, but they say this one's only a 2-seater, which is a bit of a shame because you want this to be like a full 7-seater, but maybe the seller was wrong. Maybe this one was registered as a commercial vehicle or something like that, and that's why it's only a 2-seater. Maybe it was a hearse, I don't know. They do use these for hearses. And the 7-seater version of this would be really cool to get because it has rear-facing seats. Okay, this one here, Honda Odyssey. The Japanese version of the Odyssey looks more like a station wagon than it does a minivan, and this is 4-wheel drive and is the absolute version, so the 2.4 liter, 200 horsepower, 4-wheel drive version of it, and I believe not legal for Canada. So if we bought this one, then maybe somebody from the UK or Ireland would be interested in buying it, but it's no reserve price on it. Starting price 30,000 yen. We might get really lucky with this one and snag it for a good deal. It looks like it's running possibly BBS wheels on it, maybe not. And on to the last one here, a Daihatsu Naked, which is probably the coolest name out of any car that I can think of. And oh, this one's a two-wheel drive, so that's going to be super, super not fun while driving on the frozen lake. But otherwise, seems to be in fair condition. It has it's auction grade 3. It has a center pillar damage, which to me it kind of sucks. But you know, it's we're buying this partially for the event, partially to resell it afterwards. 75,354 kilometers. I don't recommend bidding on or voting on this one because a front wheel drive car is really not going to be fun. You can get these in four wheel drive, but nobody sent one in. And that's all of the cars. So vote away. That's going to be fun. Go ahead and vote. And feel free to send in more cars. If you didn't watch the first video, we just make sure that they have the plate on them. Otherwise, we can't register them. And then our budget's 400,000 yen. And I'm going to go bid on cars tomorrow, and about this time, one day from now, we'll post another video showing you guys the results of what all of the auctions, how we did on our bidding on those auctions, or how you guys did. So that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow with whatever car we win or don't win.